Hello, welcome to a new tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to reshape this lamp here in Blender. This lamp, as you can see, has this shape. Whenever you see these gray things coming here, it's usually here in view, clip start, clip end. You can expand the clip end, make a bigger number. So now it's 1,000. Let's do 5,000. That's way better. Um, so yeah, and also if you see this kind of shading, I don't like it that much. There's a way of changing that, I think in object, shade flat. I like this one better. Object, shade flat. Yeah, and if you see this, also this thing right here, like this moving, whatever, you can move it around. Let's do a 2. That's better. So you just tweak those numbers in order to not get those things. All right, now, the whole situation is that this part of the lamp is a bit shorter. So we're gonna have to make it a bit bigger. No, this part has to be a bit bigger so that the curve matches. Um, so we had this original part, right? And this was the other part. Match is good, right? But since we were only able to replicate in silicon this part, then it means that we need to change our base to be a bit taller and also to have some LED lights. So those are the two changes. I don't have actually the height, but I'm gonna show you how to modify it. So here you have the two meshes. You have mods, good, awesome, then curve. You know, we're gonna make a new collection just to have some order here. We're gonna call this backup. The awesome lamp curve is gonna go to backup. Backup, we're gonna turn it off. Oh, this is on collection. Actually, these ones could be out here. Actually, these two parts that are in this collection now, let's call this the actual lamp, which are two parts. Great. And in mods, there are some cubes that allow us to make the cut. Two cuts, actually. This one, we're not gonna change it. Actually, we can call this like base cut. And this one, we can rename it division cut. So division cut, what's gonna happen here is that, oh, so let me turn on my screencast keys so you can see what I'm clicking. Number 3 to go to the side. If you don't see that, you need to go to edit preferences, emulate numpad right here. So let's say you measure this part, right? Let's say you measure it, and right now actually it's 36.1 centimeters, right? Remember that here the units, even though it says meters, it's actually millimeters. So you're gonna measure it, and I won't suggest you use a ruler. I don't like using rulers because like if you just tweak it a bit and move it around, it's now a 3-dimensional ruler and it's so messy. So I wouldn't suggest you do that. What I would suggest you do is create, you can do Shift C to put the cursor here at the center, Shift A, mesh cube, and this little cube that I just created that is here in lamp, let's rename this as ruler. It's not a ruler, but I'm gonna make it a bit taller. I'm gonna make it a bit wider. You're not gonna be able to see this. Let's do 12 and 12. And then here in X is not working, Francisco. Let's do 12, 12, 12. And in Y, in Y, I'm gonna expand, 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 and then I'm gonna move it to the side until I could zoom in here just to make sure I am like grabbing Y, so it's like right over there. And the thing is, you wanna, actually, sorry, I got it wrong. What you should do is measure the part that you created out of silicon and put it here. Let's say you did, so this is like 30, 150. Let's say you were able to do 34 centimeters out of silicon. The whole piece that you made out of silicone is 34 centimeters. So you use this 34, and then you bring it to the side, grabbing Y, and you put it right in here, close as possible as you can to this part, right? That it matches. And then you'll see, oh, so I was able just to get it up to here, and this part was not created. Actually, I think that's a bit exaggerated. I think it's maybe 35. And then if you change it, remember we have to reposition it, like here. And so let's say we were missing this part, right? And so this division cube, actually something we could do is just grab the division cube and this ruler, these two objects with shift, and then do / to isolate it. And this is cool because now what I can do is I can turn on snap to vertex. And now what I can do is I can grab only the division cube and then move it in Y and touch one of the vertices. As you can see, it snaps. And so now I'm making sure it is super close touching. If you don't want to do that because it's too maybe a bit hard, you can just move it. Like, I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna turn off this snap and I can just move it all the way there. And that's it. Like, we don't have to be that precise. I don't think it's needed. And so now the division is different. I can turn off the ruler, I can turn off the mods, and as you can see, my cut is now a bit higher. That created some issues. For example, the battery pack now goes like on the bottom. It's in the middle. It's not. Oh, sorry. As you can see now, the battery pack is now like in the middle, which doesn't help us a lot. What cube is making that? Let's see. Oh, the cube number 2. Let's always name things. That's why it's so important to name things. Because I think you did a great job with the measurements of the battery pack, but we just have to remember that's that. So instead of cube 002, let's do battery cut. And what we have to do now is see it from the side and move that just a bit higher, like. Oh, sorry, my computer is suffering right now. And I also spilled my tea. Oh my god. Alright. So yeah, I just moved it. And now, if I turn off mods, my cut is on the top. So that's good. But we're still missing to do like this cut around to let the LED strip to go around the sphere. Yeah. So what we need to do is measure the LED strip. I'm gonna measure it right now, actually, and it's around 1 point. The actual measurement is 1 centimeter, but I think I would do like 1.5 maybe, just to have a bit of. And the thickness is like almost nothing, like half a centimeter or something. So I'm gonna show you a way of doing that to let it work well. If you double-sided tape, like you paste, I mean the LED strip like onto each other, it works really well for one circle around it. Or what you could do is not do that. But yeah, I think we should do that. Alright. I'm just checking out the diameter if we want to make like a circle. Let's see. Maybe like 16. Maybe like 16. I think 16 is good. Yeah, maybe like 16 is good. Alright, so for that we're gonna make a cylinder like this. I'm gonna rotate. This cylinder is super small, as you can see, and I'm gonna rotate it in X 90 degrees, right? I'm gonna make the outermost diameter 160 and 160. Oh, that's a bit big. Oh no, that's good. That's perfect actually. And we said like 1.5, so let's do, yeah, let's do 17, so we can hide it just 15 inside, around that. But something we have to do is we don't want to make the whole cut like that. We want, or do we want to do that? I don't think that would be bad. Like that would be so easy to handle. Like check this out. Because I was thinking making a little tunnel for the cable and then the tunnel for the thing, but it would be so simple if we could just make a cut like here, like that. Yeah, that would be so simple. Let's call this LED cut. Let's put this here. And then let's say you have a Boolean difference with LED cut. And now the batteries go here and the LED goes here. Oh my god, that's so much better. Yep. And you can still glue it from here, although you don't want to precisely glue it. You want to just attach it. But it's silicone though. How are we attaching silicone? I'm thinking. There are some double-sided. There's some like Velcro thing that is like really good. I have right here. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So check this out. I'm thinking, just an idea, right? But they sell these, and we have here some Command Velcro strips. This one, several, and these are double-sided tape, which we can tape onto the silicone and onto the base, and I think could work. So let's do it. That's an idea. You can like not do it. That's fine. 7.5. I'm measuring right now the Velcro strip. 7.5 and 2 centimeters. So check this out. What we're going to do. Mesh cube. X 20. Y 75. No. Z 25. Let's make it just big. And then this is what we're gonna do. See it from the front. No, front. Put it here. Yeah, I think here would be nice. Like here. Yeah. And then let's do a mirror of that shape. Let's say mirror X. The object would be the mesh A or B, whatever. B. Hey, why is it not? This is the awesome lamp mesh B. Yeah, I know. Why are you not mirroring, you piece of thing? Merge? What? Oh, there it is. Ha 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 ha. Why? Yeah. Alright, cool. Now I'm gonna move this there. And like Francisco, that's too big. No. Just wait up. I'm gonna use these Velcro cut to cut the cut. I'm gonna cut the LED cut. So if I go to the LED cut, do a modifier. Well, I'm not seeing it, but if I turn it on, I'm selecting that. You can just select it here. So that's why it's good to have names. So the LED cut, this cylinder that cut here once, I'm not seeing it, but I can add a boolean to it because I selected it. Difference with the Velcro cut. And that way, check this out. Um, that cylinder now has a cut, and now this cut is making a cut on the other base, and therefore this part is not being cut. I hope this really makes sense. I am hoping with all my heart that this makes sense. But this is precisely what we need. We need these two parts to be here. Actually, I'm not that. I think I preferred it just a bit closer. You can move things without seeing them, just so you know. Check this out. Velcro cut, I can select it, and I can move it in Y, in X, sorry. Without even like, oh my god, I'm scaling it, that's so wrong. Sorry, in X. I'm clicking and dragging my mouse to the left. You can move the numbers here by clicking and dragging these things. So yeah, I think that's good. Oh my god, don't you love Blender? I do. Yeah, like that. And then we can have the Velcros here. Although I think the Velcros would look better, would work better the closer they are to the edge. No, let me change I changed my mind. I'm gonna put it back like a bit to the edges. But you wanna leave space for the LED to go through. And then we put the Velcro here, and then we put the Velcro on the other side, and yeah, that's good. Although the Velcro has a bit of a thickness to it. Actually, let me measure that. If you put two Velcros together, that's a thickness, and I don't want your two parts to be separated. The thickness is like 5 millimeters. So in order to all right. Let's turn off the lamp. Let's turn on this. Let's select this and this, isolate, and let's say, hey, I do want you to cut, but I'm gonna turn on the snap. Turn on the snap. Why is it not snapping? All right, whatever. I don't need it to be that precise. I'm gonna put it as close as possible as I can to the edge. Like there, let's say, super close. And then I'm gonna say grab in Y, 5. Oh, to the other side, you just hit the dash button to add like a minus. And if you use it again, it's plus, minus, plus, minus, minus. So I want 5 millimeters of yes cutting, if that makes sense. I really hope it makes sense. All right. Yeah, and that way, once I turn it off, I turn on the lamp, I turn off the A, and as you can see, my bumps are 5 millimeters below. And that's gonna give me a good space for the Velcro to work, but not separate my pieces. Alrighty, and then you export it and you submit it to print. Simple as that. We got this. Yeah, so remember, just file, export, STL, apply selection only and apply modifiers. That's how you do it. Lamp dash beam. Actually, you just have to print one. Yeah, so yeah, and you're done. And you submit it to print. And off we go. Awesome, great. Let me know if you have any questions. Short tutorial. Great. See ya.